Episode of the Everblack Podcast is brought to you by Deathwish, Hotrods and Kustoms. Check out their Instagram for all their new t-shirts, caps, beanies, cups, and the all-new Atomic Death lineup.
Hey mate, how are you?
Hey brother.
How you going?
Hey man, you just like faded in like a ghost.
That was magic.
It was red, it was like, and I was like, that's fucking cool. God, to see this dash just coming through out of the darkness. Yeah. But Mick, thanks for joining us on the show, brother. Hey, how's your evening going? Is it good?
Yeah, mate, it's good. I had a lovely fish dinner, so they can't complain.
Well, I had a salt and pepper squid from the air fryer.
From the air fryer, nice.
Yeah, nice. But we're not here to talk about fish dinners. We're here to talk about Smoking Martha revving up to do this massive tour in support of Universe, your latest album that came out last year. Man,
yep,
pumped.
Yeah, it's taken a while.
Yes.
Came out. Yeah, we had a bit like everybody, had shit booked and then it's not booked. But then it is, but it's not.
Yeah.
So all that kind of jazz going on like everybody had. So yeah, no, it's pretty good to finally just play some shows for it, which is good.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. So you've did one already. It started already.
Yeah.
That was at the Sunny Coast at 11. Is that right? Was that last week?
Yeah, that was last week. Yep.
Yeah, awesome, man. How'd that go?
Yeah, good. I think it's only I think it was literally our second time up the Sunny Coast, and the whole time we've played actually.
Yeah.
So it was something different. It's a good little bar too. So yeah, it was good. It's really good. Getting used to playing the songs that we've had sitting there for fucking months.
Well, he also did Wallapalooza recently as well. How'd the new stuff go there?
It went really well. It's been good because it's so haven't released it like last year. Obviously recorded way before then as well. So
yeah.
It's weird because it's so old to us, but then it's so new to everybody else. So it's kind of like this weird. We're just playing it like, oh yeah, and they're like, oh, that's really good. Oh, that's new, and you're like, oh yeah, it is. Yeah, it is new.
Yeah,
it's
so
like, old for us. Yeah, I just read it yesterday. It's sweet, mate.
How far back do those songs go? Is it pre?
We recorded it in. When did we record them? 2000 and. I think we must have recorded in 2000. When 19 or 20 after we came back from the UK. So we toured over there and like sort of wrote heaps like parts and bits and everything while we were away, and then I think saved some money up and came back and recorded. So I'm pretty sure we must have recorded at the end of 19 or the start of 20. No, yeah, it was 19 and then we were going to release it. And then I had a shoulder surgery, so that knocked it back. Then COVID came through and knocked everything else back for ages. And then, just got the old squeezy along every time. Kept pushing it back. So, yeah, they sound nice and fresh.
It does.
Which is good.
It does. No, it sounds incredible too. Like the recording is, it's massive, man. It sounds really deep too.
It's good. It's like, it sounds really good. And I guess it's kind of been, so we've had it for a while, but it's been like, now that we're playing the shows with it, we're listening to it again with fresh ears because you don't listen to it for ages. I was like, oh yeah, no, we did all right.
Where'd you record it?
At with Matt Bartlam at where were we? Burley Heads. Shit, what's it called? Do you know what it's called? I can't even remember where we recorded it.
You got the
It was
Monday.
Matt Bartlam. It was with Matt Bartlam and Luke from Dead Letter.
Oh,
and
yep.
in Burley, but can't even remember what the studio is called anymore. I don't even know if it's there now. But it's the one that was in Burley. It's been there for years and years.
The
and
Loose
years.
Stones.
That was his studio, but he sold that.
Yeah.
And then this one's been there for longer than that. Like Chippy helped build it, like do the sound for it like ages ago in West Burley. It was the dude from Mud used to do like run it with the chick from Quicksilver daughter. I can't,
Oh, man.
The merchant owned it. It was like it's been there for years and years and years, and I totally can't remember what it's called.
I'm having a mental blank too. I've probably been there 100 times, and it's just
Yeah.
like we'll stop the conversation, and it'll be
Yeah.
like, you know, I'll have to edit in like a little thing of
Yeah, it's called this.
It's called this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we did it all in that place.
Yeah.
And Tash did the vocals at Matt's home studio as well. But we did like all the guitars and bass and drums there in that studio with with Luke Palmer and Matt. So it was good to spend a bit of time on it. Like I think we had probably like 3 weeks in there, 3 weeks in the studio, plus like maybe a week or two for vocals as well. So we got to spend a long time like doing it, which was awesome. And we had all the songs like down solid. So a lot of it was just messing around with sounds and everything because everything got nailed real quick. So it was just good to have a lot of fun and experiment sort of thing with sounds and just try, does this sound good? Nah, all right, try again. A bit of that kind of stuff. So yeah, it was good.
Man, I gotta say the riffage on this thing is pretty great. Like there are so many hooks and also a ton of different influences that I hear in there as well. Was there certain inspirations that you were drawing for when writing it, or was it because I'm hearing so much stuff going on there?
Yeah, well, I guess like we're into it, like all four of us are into a whole range of like we all like a lot of different music ourselves, and then between the four of us, there's a heap. So, I mean, like Matty and I wrote. So Matty, who plays bass with us, wrote like a fair whack of it as well. So it was just heaps of different. Like we've got like some acoustic, like finger picking chicken kind of stuff going on in songs, and bit of like piano keys. Like Matty wrote like keys to a bunch of stuff as well. So I don't even know what else. I know I was listening. Like I always listen to Maylene and Sons of Disaster, so I always like a bit of riff.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. So but everyone listened like Zeppelin, like all the stuff, and like Geordie listens to heaps of Gojira and things like that as well. So heaps of metal, heaps of rock, punk, and some bluegrass.
See, but that's the thing about you guys, that you've always had this thing where you can be really, really heavy, but you've also got these really catchy melodies and these parts that I wouldn't call them pop, but it's definitely there. And you've got this perfect balance where it makes you very versatile when it comes to playing shows. Like you can play with like heavy bands, and then you can play with other stuff as well. I mean, is that the core of Smoking Martha? Like, is that what your actual goal is?
Yeah, I think it's like we like, first and foremost, I guess we're a rock band, but we all have always been like, oh well, if we like this, if we play something and we like it, then that's us. You know what I mean? Like whether it is like a bit of like, bluegrass stuff, country stuff, if it sounds cool and we're vibing on it, then it's kind of, oh well, anything that we play and then Tash sings on it, Smoking Martha, like she makes it Smoking Martha, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it kind of, it all ties in. It all ties in with her. Like no matter what we do, she can make it work.
Well, she's
So
got
we're
that signature voice.
lucky in that regards.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
man.
no one sounds like her. She's done an incredible. She's floating around there somewhere. She's done an incredible job on this album as well. There's things on here that I just hear vocally and just go, man, just insane, dude.
Yeah, she puts a lot of work into it. Like she's a lot of work focus on singing all the time as well. You know,
Yeah.
It's not just a I'll have a crack sort of thing. Like she's really focused on singing. Like she loves it, so she's always singing. Always warms up, down, makes sure she does the best. Like yeah, and it shows. You know.
Yeah, absolutely. Where there's dudes like me who'll just throw back a beer and
or me. Like, would you like to sing? Yeah, here's the microphone. I'll show you where you put that. Yeah. Over there, the farthest you can from my voice.
But you know what, man? I've known you guys for a long time. We used to be jam neighbours at Rock City sometimes.
Yeah, mate. Yeah,
like back in the day. And I'm trying to remember when it's like 2012, 2011, 2012. How far back does Martha go?
Yeah, it'd be 2011, I reckon, when we started jamming.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, definitely 2011. It could have been even 2010 when we started jamming, but like not playing. But when we started like messing around, I reckon it would have been back then.
Yeah,
for sure. Like it was ages back.
Man.
Keep on rolling.
Yeah. Where'd that time go? Because I thought it was like, there's only like a couple of years ago, and you guys would walk out and we'd walk out and be like, hey, how are you?
Hey, what's up? Yeah.
It's like a decade.
You even were like pretty much got us our first big like opening thing too with Uriah Heep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Cool. You're like, yeah, so that was sick. So I'm pretty stoked about that. Thanks, mate.
That's all right, mate. I like what you guys do, but here's the thing: you've played with so many awesome bands since then. Like the list is insane. Like
we've got lucky, definitely, and it's it's quite diverse too. Like we played with who did we play with? Like Saliva.
Yeah,
do you remember those dudes? Yeah, we played with like them, POD, and then we've played with like
Fuel was another one.
Yeah, Fuel. And then like Everclear or like, like really like Christian hip hop, heavy rock, metal, and then to like grunge, early grunge stuff, like bands like that. And then we played with overseas. We got to play with Bernie Torm, who was the dude who I think he was a guitarist after Randy Rhoads died. He was the first guitarist to join Ozzy's band after that. So we got to play a show with him, and he was just the coolest dude in London. Just like dirty dreadies, but like hippie hair, like hippie sashes and shit, just like this cool ass old dude.
Because it's cool. How was UK and Europe and stuff? I mean, looking at that, awesome.
Yeah, man, like really cool. Like we've definitely got a bigger following over there. I think just rock in general, and it's a bit more kicking over there for our sort of stuff. But yeah, it was sick. Like we got to go. Where did we flew over? We went played Wales. We went to Scotland, and then all through the UK, like Birmingham and stuff. And we went and found on Loch Ness. We found the house Jimmy Page bought off.
Oh, the Alistair Crowley house.
Yeah. Went and found that.
The super haunted one.
Yeah. So we went and jumped the fence and snuck in there and then threw a CD and in the rubble and shit like that. Come on, help us a bit, mate.
Demons with headphones.
Yeah, like, come on, you'll be right.
Just Jimmy
So
Page like mowing his lawn. This CD flops over.
Yeah, CD smacks him in the side of the face. Listen.
All right, mate. See you later.
Yeah. So
But, I
yeah,
mean,
it was cool. Like
that would have
we
been
played,
so
and we played big show. Like we played some like big shows, and then some, like your regular tiny shows. So I think the smallest one was like 20 people, and then we played to, I think we played like a festival in Wales, and I think we were played to about 4,000-5,000 people when we played that one. And then like the very next night played like 20 people. So you go
up and down.
that awesome roller coaster.
How's touring over there compared to here?
I think over there it's I guess it's easier, as most people don't go anywhere 10 minutes out of their where they live, kind of thing. So you can drive a half an hour and then play a show in a totally different town, city. Whereas here you got your Sydney, Melbourne, like 8-hour drive, 12, 10, 12-hour drive. It's a lot. Yeah, because of the size, there's so many more people. So even if it's still niche, that niche is still huge.
Yeah.
People wise, yeah. So I think that's how it kind of worked for us anyway. That's what we noticed. But yeah, it's pretty rad. We've been itching to get back over. So hopefully the plan is to get there next year, have another run, take some time off work, do fun things.
Yeah, man, things are heating up over there. Hey, like I'm seeing all the festivals. Like, was it Hellfest in France, where it's literally got every single band?
Yeah, that was huge. Like that, the lineups are just wild, like crazy over there now.
Yeah,
and everyone's in so shaking like, let me out kind of thing, and just the lineups are mental. It looks so good.
And it blows me away that some of the bands over there too that play there are massive headliners, like Biffy. Biffy Clyro.
Yeah.
Talk properly tonight. They massive like headliners over there, and they come here and they play like smaller. I guess the population is smaller here.
Yeah,
but man, it just, you see, massive.
Yeah,
band.
the shows over there huge, and then they'll play here to maybe 1,000 in a venue, kind of thing. Hey, like 1,500 or something, and then over there it's like,
Wembley,
20,000.
Yeah,
exactly. Huge.
Mate.
Yeah, it must be weird for them to come here and then be like, ooh, I remember doing this like 10 years ago.
yeah, I know. You're like, oh, what are you? But they must like that,
Yeah,
they're kind of getting back to the roots, I guess.
Yeah, and like, I guess everyone that's in there is this, when anyone comes over here, the shows are everyone's so excited. The shows are so pumped too.
Yeah.
So it might be a bit smaller, but everyone's wild as.
Yeah, that's it.
Still get that vibe.
Banging for it.
Yeah, that's it.
Man, bring it on. Hey, bring it on. Have you got more tour dates you're going to be announcing soon? What's the plan?
Yeah, I think we're working on some more. So we've got we're playing this Sunday at Moe's for the Golden Weekend. I think we're playing like with a bunch of cool bands, Roadhouse and like Purple Zane's playing. So you'd always know it's going to be a good time. Got those guys. And then I think then the next one's the Brisbane one on the 9th of July.
Yep.
Which is a bit different, that one. Because of the COVID thing, you get every band's out playing. So booking shows is like crazy far in advance.
Yeah.
We weren't quite used to it. So we just sort of like, so we're playing, it's what are they called in the evening shows? A matinee?
Yeah. Matinee.
Yeah, so we got it early. So yeah, it's Mitch Plays, Hammers, and us, and it's like finished at 9 on a Saturday. Starts at 6, but finishes at 9. Heaps of time to go out.
Yeah.
Or go home.
No, not go home. Enough of that. You've had enough of home, people. Yeah,
Yeah, that's it.
I see you sitting.
Too many weeks.
Yeah, that's it, eh? Yeah. Had a whole had 2 years to sit on your ass in that couch,
Yeah.
mate. I was could see you down there. You're still sitting there. I'm not pointing at anyone. I don't know. Maybe.
Yeah. But I'll point at you too.
Yeah, yes.
Everybody, all of you.
Yeah, you. And he's watching it going. Me?
Stop pointing at me. I'm just trying to watch.
It's me. Hey, you don't know me. But but I tell you what, like it's now's the time to get on it and get out there and support bands.
Oh yeah,
definitely. Because we definitely missed it, that's for sure, with that whole thing that shall not be named.
Yeah.
We need to do it before anything else happens. Meeting.
Yeah, that's it.
You know what I mean?
Put some money into that. Put money into the venue so they don't close.
That's right. That's 100% because we've lost a couple.
Yeah.
Really good ones.
Yep.
So we need it.
Bunch of them went down.
And the bands too.
That money. Go. Yeah, man.
It's not cheap running bands.
Nah.
People just think that, you just throw it out there.
Yeah.
That's money.
You guys get paid well, don't you? You mean I take a lot of money out of my bank to play? Yeah, that works.
It's true. But man, I tell you what, I'm very excited for the future of Smoking Martha. And one thing I did want to ask you though, I'm going to backtrack. The name. Yeah. This is like the lame question,
Oh yeah.
That it's like, what's the origin of the name? But
where did it come
from? Generally have always wondered. I'm like, who's Martha?
Yeah, well, it came right back when before Tash is even in a band or anything. Like when she was first sort of singing, she was doing some karaoke to sort of get used to being in front of people, and she got asked. She went to one, and one of the karaoke persons that was running it was like, "Oh, you got such a cool voice. You should really do a song by the Motels." And the singer, so we're checking them out, and the singer's name's Martha, yeah. and she's like cool as hell on stage, and literally cigarette in her mouth the entire time, like chain smoking non-stop the whole time. And then so Tash did one of the songs, one karaoke, won like $1,000. So it's kind of like this link to Martha from the Motels, this chain smoker, finished, light one back up, straight back in kind of thing. So that's where the name came from, Smoking Martha.
There you go. I've always wondered that. It's kind of like Beth Gibbons from Portishead. Beth Gibbons,
okay, yeah.
In that live in New York, and she's just, man, you can make a drinking game out of how many durries she has.
Oh yeah,
yeah. But Smoking Beth doesn't have the same ring to it. Hey.
Yeah, it's not quite as good.
No,
it's all right. It's all right. Just doesn't roll off the tongue as well.
No, that's it. Well, what today? That's awesome. But what else you got cooking up behind the scenes? Any sneaky news you can?
Yeah, nothing super sneaky, but we've been writing again. Started writing, so which is good. So I think we've been talking about like just going in and punching out a single, just to have something fresh coming up soon. I think that's the sort of little plan. Then long plan is to obviously tour Europe again. That's the big boy plan. And play a bunch more shows. I think just get wound up again, just trying to get back into the motions of the role, you know what I mean? Like to get that role going back on. But it's been fun playing, like really fun getting back into it. And I think we want, I don't know, we're kind of like that little get this album out, then we can think about other things. It's been like such a long time coming, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, do this, punch this. But I think we got a song coming out on a video game as well, so that's like a first for us.
Hey. See, there's your little nugget right there, my friend. What's the
I knew there was something else cool.
Yeah. Hey. Well, that's not shabby at all. What game?
Yeah.
Do you know?
It's the what's it called? Barton Lynch's surfing. I think it's coming out on like Xbox and PS5 and stuff. So it's like a new like the Kelly Slater or Sonny Garcia back in the like PlayStation 2 days, sort of things.
Yeah.
Like what a new version of that. Yeah. So
Dude,
that should be pretty rad. Yeah.
That's not just pretty rad. That's huge.
It's like excellent rad.
Yeah. That's
got
massive.
the two.
Hey, yeah, congrats. That's really cool. So
yeah, that's pretty rad. Yeah, we got that, but I'm not sure when it comes out. I think it can't be too far off, like maybe another month or two or something, I think. So that'll be that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, dude.
I haven't done a surfing game for like years, so it'd be good shredding that and be like, oh yeah, I'm doing this. Oh no, I'm gonna
It's
try
like
and play, but I'm gonna air guitar as well at the same time.
California games.
Yeah, California games, bike, everything on that.
Yeah, and the shark comes out. But that'd be cool playing that and hearing yourself shred, you know?
Yeah. You're like, oh, damn, this is cool.
Yeah. Man, imagine like having a song on like Tony Hawk or something like that and just you know.
They were the ultimate soundtracks of video games too, hey.
Man.
There's so much like metal and punk all on those ones. That was sick.
See? Because there's going to be people that are like playing that game and they're going to be like, Smoking Martha, hey? And they'll be like, oh, that's sick. And, you know,
I'm going to go check these guys out on the Spotify.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's sick. But, dude, it's been awesome hanging out with you tonight, man. Thank you for taking the time on a Tuesday night.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it. It's been a good chat.
Yeah, man, it's been a little while since I've seen you, but we will have all the links down here in the show notes to, of course, Universe and your upcoming shows. Brother, you take care, and we will see you very, very soon. Sunday.
Oh, boy. It sounds good.
Be there.